Hi class, I'm Mrs. Inman, not Mrs. Outlaw. I'm her substitute while she's on maternity leave, and I'm making this little video so I can just kind of touch base with you and let you know where you should be currently in your world literature class. We are on the second week of our Heroic Battles unit, and when you go into the class and you see the announcements page, you will see the work or the schedule for that unit, and you want to click on that, and it's going to give you a day-by-day plan, what you're supposed to accomplish each day. So today being Thursday, September 5th, you are to complete lesson 1.07 and read Hector and Achilles. And then tomorrow you're going to go do a lesson in the LMS, lesson 1.08, on the characters in the Iliad. That's where you should be. Now I have several of you who are behind because you maybe came in late to class. Don't worry. I've really kind of paced it slowly so that you can really complete 2, even sometimes 3 of these lessons in one day. And I have several of you that are ahead and you're already working in the next unit, which is the Canterbury Tales. And I wanted that to be locked until the end of next week, trying to pace you. I've had a lot of questions about that upcoming project, and I'm going to address that next week, okay? So sorry if I'm holding you up, but it is, I want you to have some freedom to work ahead within a particular unit, but it becomes really unmanageable for your teacher if you are working ahead in the next unit. So I just put zeros in the gradebook this morning for the benchmark Study Island pretest. It's not a benchmark, I'm sorry, it's a Study Island pretest. And so if you have not taken that pretest, you need to. You're going to get 50 points just for passing. You're not going to get the score that you earned. However, you do need to get a 70 or better. So go check your gradebook. Not sure how to log into Study Island or what to do once you get there. The directions are in the announcements section of the course. And I had a few of you that maybe entered this course after I already set up Study Island. And so you weren't in Study Island, but you should be there now. So if for some reason you aren't finding your name in Study Island, you just need to send me a K-mail and let me know. Now, I know when you finished that test when you submit the screenshot to the Dropbox, and you'll get your points faster. Periodically, I can go into Study Island and pull up a report and compare my grade book and see if you took it or not. And that happened. I had a few people who haven't submitted the screenshot, but I could see you took the test, so I gave you the points. If the Heroic Battles unit isn't showing up for you, that's because this was set, the LMS was set that putting in that screenshot triggered the opening of the next unit. And I think I changed that, but if I didn't, you need to let me know. Okay, so we got Study Island. I'm checking my list to make sure I don't forget anything. You're in the Heroic Battles unit. We're on the second week. Next week will be the last week of the unit, and then we'll start working in the Canterbury Tales. And then also you need to know that your live class sessions and open office hours are going to be held on Thursday, and I believe they start the week of the 16th, so not even next week, but the week after that. Since I'm just a lowly substitute here at GCA, Mrs. McCardle, who also teaches the same course, is actually going to be the one running most of the live sessions, and she should invite you. So Thursday at 10 o'clock, you should see for that week of the 16th an invitation to her course. But I will probably do my own open office hours where you can come in and ask me questions. And I may even hold one next week after I've had a chance to go over that Canterbury Tales project that some of you are chomping at the bit about. I need to get familiar with it and see what the requirements are myself. I haven't even had a chance to look at it. So there is a discussion, by the way, in the Heroic Battles unit for next week. And you need to participate in the discussion. I will not grade that discussion. You won't get your points for it until the unit is done and we are on to the next unit. Okay, it's just easier for me to grade when everyone's had a chance to participate. But when I get ready to grade that discussion, I close it and you can't participate at all after that. So it's a missed opportunity. This time around, I'm only requiring that you just make an original post. So you can respond to the prompt that's there, or you can read what some other classmates have written and respond to them. The more thorough and thoughtful you are in your response, the better your chance of earning all 20 points. I am going to pay attention to grammar mechanics. I want to see capital letters, and I want to see periods and commas where they're needed. You've been taught this since first grade. It's time to use it. People judge you by how you write, especially in this kind of situation. As your teacher, I'm not seeing you. I don't know you. I'm sure you're smart, but when you write with a lowercase I and you run it all together with absolutely no punctuation and there's all kinds of spelling errors, it comes across as like, hey, you really don't care about your work, or perhaps you're in the wrong class. You maybe need to be in a 402 and not a 403. So pay attention to that. It does matter. You are judged by that. So that's all I have for you this week. Again, any questions you have, send your K-mails to Mrs. Outlaw, and I get them. And have a good week.